Pixel has detected over 500 ghosts aboard this walking fortress, and the number is climbing. Zane. Hello, I'm Sensei the Dark Master, and welcome back to the lore of Ninjago. In honor of the spooky mood of October, we shall be covering the Ghost Army, led by the Eldritch Abomination, known as the Preeminent. We shall be covering their history, structure, and abilities. As always, let us start with that history. At some point, the Cursed Realm was born. After that, several dead souls of the most vile and wicked were sent there, or in some cases, innocent souls were sent there via a curse. As they were transformed into ghosts, they fell under the command of the literal embodiment of the realm itself, that being the Preeminent, and thus were imprisoned for years as torment for their crimes. Under the command of the Preeminent, the Ghost Warriors began to prepare for the Preeminent's plan to curse the other 16 realms. Moro, having escaped during the banishment of the Andachondrite cultists, and with the help of the weapons masters, sought to obtain the realm crystal and to free his master. After getting the realm crystal, they opened a portal above the city of Styx and unleashed the Preeminent, along with the rest of the Ghost Army. This invasion was short-lived, however, as Nia unleashed her true potential and summoned a massive tidal wave that drowned the entire realm and all its inhabitants, including Moro, who allowed himself to perish. From there, all the souls that did not escape were sent to the departed realm, where they would live for the rest of their days, with the Preeminent only temporarily escaping. In terms of structure, the Ghost Army is led by the Preeminent. She is not only a hideous and extremely powerful Eldritch god abomination, she is literally the literal representation of the cursed realm itself. Literally, the realm is her, and she just releases the ghosts from her mouth area, and below her is the general in second command, which is Moro, the former master of wind. Below him are the 4 weapons masters, all of which were great warriors. First is Bowmaster, Soul Archer. Then there is Master Gultar, the Scythe Master, the Chain Master, Wraith, and the best, Blade Master Bansha, all of which were distinguished by their prowess and signature weapons. Beneath them, we come to the 2 types of foot soldiers, the Ghost Ninja and the Ghost Warriors. The Ghost Ninja were, as a group, characterized by their mostly homogeneous ninja hood-wrapped appearance. Indeed, the individuals of Attila, Heckler, Ming, Spider, and Yokai are identical except for the weaponry with which they carry. 2 were slightly more unique, with the individual Howla having a different cloak, and the individual known as Woo had a black face caused by extreme burns. He also had purple eyes and green lines on his cheek, likely another result of his injury. The Ghost Warriors are a bit more varied, though still have a primary appearance that they deviate little from, with the individuals known as Cowler, Cyrus, Gurkha, and Priar having all the very same appearances, with the trans green head, the purple straw hat. There were two, however, that were distinguished. They were known as Whale and Pitch, and they were also distinguished by having a different black face, likely a result, again, of the existence of scorch marks. In addition to these warriors, the army employed various creatures, the first being these ghostly green creatures called screamers that could wield various weapons, eat a lot, and possess people. Soul Archer also had arrows tipped with screamers that could chase after its target. There were also numerous dragons employed by the Ghost Warriors, highly variable in both size and appearance. Most lacked limbs, but there are a few exceptions, such as this wyvern and Moro's dragon, which was a corrupted version of Lloyd's energy dragon, which Moro could summon while he possessed Lloyd. The Ghost Army is noticeable in its rather small selection of vehicles. Wraith possessed a large motorcycle, transforming it into a ghostly, flying, intangible monstrosity known as the Fright Cycle. Nia's own mech was possessed and turned into the four-armed Mechenstein, which was later destroyed by a Zane. In terms of weaponry, Moro and the four generals were able to summon their own weapons. Moro dual-wielded serrated daggers, while Bansha could wield one. Bow and arrows were summoned by Soul Archer. Gultar could summon a serrated scythe, and Wraith could summon a serrated flail. Oh, and Bansha can also wield a double-bladed dagger with a little hilt if she wanted to, meaning she was the only one that could summon two distinct types of weapons. The other ghosts used simpler weapons like katanas, swords, and repurposed farm tools. Also employed are crossbows. In terms of general abilities, the ghosts' army are consistently intangible, meaning they can pass through solid objects without effort. They can turn invisible. Most ghosts can also change between having legs and having a ghost tail. And ghosts can also possess various objects, materials, mechanisms, and people. These include vehicles, keyholes, and even that most horrible of substance, sand. However, they do possess weaknesses. For one, many of the ghosts seem to have an insatiable appetite. Not all do. For example, Moro and Banshar don't seem to eat, though I am sure DeviantArt has expanded into that realm, if you know what I mean. More serious, ghosts can be killed with water, and can be imprisoned with Vengestone. They can also be seen while invisible using heat vision. By the way, Vengestone is mined from the bottom of the sea and the dungeons of Centauro. From the Ghost Army, we learn the truth of the dangers of doing ill deeds, lest one end up in an ill end. We also learn the wisdom of controlling one's rage and gluttony. I'm Sensei the Dark Master, and join me next time when we go deeper into Ninjago. Have a nice day.